welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So today we'll talk about a very important transit happening over the span of next few months. No, it's not about Jupiter going direct or Saturn going direct. We know they are retrograde, they are the major planets, and things are pretty heavy right now, aren't they? But there's one more transit which is quite important. Like, it needs your focus for the next few months, and it's our lovely sweet Venus going combust, and it's going combust for a long period. So what is the meaning of combust? Venus is losing its good qualities. They are being impacted by sun is about heat. It burns away the good things associated to Venus when Venus is around 10 degrees or less than 10 degrees away from sun. So from 15th of September 2022 to 2nd December 2022, Venus is going combust. It's a long journey from Leo to Virgo, Virgo to Libra, Libra to Scorpio. So yes, we needed a good analysis about how Venus is going to bring changes for each one of you. You can listen to this analysis as per your moon sign, your ascendant sign. And let's have a quick look at important dates. From 15th of September to 24th September 2022, Venus will be combust in Leo. From 24th September to 18th October, it will be combust in Virgo. From 18th October to 11th of November, Venus will be combust in Libra, but also it will be along with the transiting Ketu, a very important thing to focus on. And then from 11th of November to 2nd of December, Venus will be combust in Scorpio. Now, before we talk about how this transit will work for each and every sign, let's just briefly understand how does a combust Venus works. So I have told you this earlier. Sun, when any planet comes close to it, for Venus it's 10 degrees or less than 10 degrees. Sun's heat, it just burns away the qualities of that planet, especially the good things associated to it. Now, sun means ego, and I think ego means two things. Number one, it's about your pride, it's about your self-esteem. And then ego has a second meaning which was given by the Sigmund Freud. Ego is your voice, which will always show you the middle path. It will help you to find this balance between what your real personality wants, your raw side, that basic instinct wants you to do, and also what the world wants you to do. So you versus the world, and then ego is this your voice, your ability to make decisions which are going with the both of things. So the both of the aspects are being managed, they are balanced. So sun is about pride, sun is also self-centeredness, but sun is also soul, which helps us to find a middle path. It's the inner voice. So there are two meanings to sun over here. Venus is, of course, the planet of love, not that romantic love, but also how you love yourself, self-love, how you heal from time to time. Venus is about a sense of fulfillment, how balanced you feel. There are people in this world who have everything, but they don't feel this sense of fulfillment. And I know so many people who don't have all the material pleasures in their life, but they enjoy their life. They feel so fulfilled. They are in balance. So Venus is a gift, giving you this sense of harmony. So these two planets, they don't go well together, especially when Venus is so close to Sun. All that self-love, all that give and take in relationships just gets impacted, because here we have Sun, which is about me, what's there for me. When Sun works with its lower principle, it's about selfish needs. So when Venus gets combust, you will look at your partnership relationships with a view what's good for you, what's there important for you, what is substantial for you. Is the other person giving the right thing to you or not, or this person doing is enough for you or not? And the same happens for other people. So one's ability to make judgment, one's ability to see equality in relationships gets impacted, because sun is the center of everything. It's pride, it seeks attention. And then Venus is this love, this act of putting someone else's needs before yours, because that is what unconditional love is. But sun is just dissolving that, it's burning that care, that affection. Now the view is what others has to do for me. So you will see changes in your relationships, not just romantic partnerships or marriage. It's about connections where there is love, where there is affection. It could be friendships, it could be a sibling, it could be just a great friend of yours. So it's time to be a bit patient in relationships, to be more observant. And Venus is not just love but self-love, as I said. So on a soul level, this is about finding what true love is for you, how much you love yourself. Are you criticizing yourself too much? Are you losing your focus? Are you really ready for your goals or not? Because wherever you want to go, you have to first be stable. Like how Saturn is happy in Libra, Venus is also about stability, finding equality and balance. And when you are not at rest, when you don't find balance deep within, how can you reach to your goals in a great way? So it's about finding your own self, loving a little bit your own self. And Venus is also indicates passion. So the passion takes over. The passion in relationships may reach to great heights, or it's just passion which is controlling the relationships, and there is nothing beyond. There's too much of passion, there's too much of intensity to reach to a certain goal in a relationship. So this can be also a big issue. Finances, stabilizing your finances may get difficult. You have to work a lot in saving your money. Your expenditures could be more than how much you are earning. For some people, it could also be about using your creativity to, expand your finances. A lot depends upon how your Sun and Venus is placed in your chart. Which house is ruled by Sun, which houses are ruled by Venus, and of course your Mahadasha. So even if Venus is combust, it doesn't mean everything is going bad, but it depends a lot on your individual chart too. So let's look into each and every sign as per your ascendant or moon sign, how combust Venus will work for you. For Aries, Venus will go combust in your 5th, 6th, 7th and the 8th house. Here Venus is your 2nd and 7th lord, and Sun is your 5th lord. This is the time when you will learn about independence and how not to over expect from others. There are certain bonds where you are over dependent on people, over dependent for fulfillment, happiness or validation. This needs to be checked during this period, because it may prove to be very unhealthy for you as you are losing yourself completely. Listen to self while making decisions rather than looking at others for assistance. There can also be opportunities for romantic connections where things may escalate quite quickly. So don't ignore the red flags. You have to open both of your eyes and observe things, what the other person is doing for you and what this person is not doing for you. Financially, it's important. Use your resources very wisely. You may spend a lot on activities connected to fun, socializing, or even creating a new project. And of course, some health issues might be there when Venus may transit from Virgo in the 6th house. take care of what you eat, and of course eat in moderation, and also take care of your lifestyle. Poor lifestyle can lead to health issues. For Taurus, Venus is going combust in your 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th house. Venus is the 1st and the 6th lord. Sun is the 4th house lord. Whatever beauty, grace, values and creativity you carry in this life, you must respect it. This is the period when you have to value the gifts you are carrying with yourself. Don't forget to give respect to what you are giving to this world, even if someone else is not doing that for you. And this is the time when people may try to overshadow your efforts or may say that you're not doing enough. So, really, this period is about nurturing yourself, adding more beauty in your life. More than what you are doing for others, it's time to work on yourself. Also, protect that gift of creativity. Whenever you get a good idea, something new, just write it somewhere. Don't fear to use your creative side, even if things may not work instantly. There is distraction in this particular time period when others may take your time, they may take away your attention. So, distraction because of others, also distraction in the work area is also indicated. Especially when Venus will go combust in Virgo, don't take everything so seriously. Don't take everything to your heart. And you will now create boundaries. And the selfish needs of a loved one may create problems because Sun is the 4th house ruler. Someone authoritative at the domestic front, maybe a guardian, a male figure. This person is ignoring what you are doing, whatever you are giving towards home, towards a relationship. So, giving value to what you are doing is important. For Gemini, Venus will go combust in your 3rd, 4th, 5th and the 6th house. And in your chart, Venus is the 5th and the 12th lord. Sun is the 3rd lord. During this time, it's quite important to stand up for yourself because you may lose your opinion in front of other people. You may try to express yourself, but out of pressure, out of some difficulties, you may not be able to. Sun rules the 3rd house. This is the house of communication, connecting with others. There can be times when you may get misunderstood by others, or you may misinterpret what others are saying, or simply for real, the views, opinions, or disapproval coming from others can really make you lose your focus, where you might not be able to judge what's right for you, or you may not be able to trust your own self or your own efforts. And that's why I'm saying stand up for yourself and do not fear about how others are judging you, because the more you fear about this, the more you will lose your power, balance and dignity. Your purpose should be everything during this time. Trust it, even if you don't see instant results, or sometimes you may face resistance to grow, or nothing is happening as you want to. So the trust process should be something so important. Communication gap in the family life, important relationships might be there, and unexpected expenditures related to health or family is possible. But focus on the good things you have, the creativity, your skills. They will help you to attain a lot during this time. For Cancer, Venus will go combust in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th and the 5th house. Venus is the 4th and 11th lord. Sun is the 2nd lord. Trust in relationships will become a major theme. Identify who is the most trustable person in your life and who is not, and be with the ones who actually support you. Same for your finances, because Venus is the 11th lord here and Sun is the second lord. Use your resources very wisely. There can be certain times when you have to spend a lot of money. Maybe there is a big difference in how much you are earning and how much expenditures are happening. So be very focused towards how you use your money at this time. And you may deal with burnout because of some people. It could be from family, friends, social circle, even romantic connection. People are draining you. It's not that you will not find the right support. Everyone needs support from others, it's natural. But you may be looking for that support at a very wrong place. All that loyalty you have to offer, you are giving it to a wrong person, maybe giving it at the very wrong place where things are being taken for granted. Whatever you are doing is taken for granted. Also, it will be a time of becoming more independent with respect to finances. It's time for self discovery. Yes, you will find what truly can help you to feel balanced in life, whether it's finances, whether it's your work. You will find that medium through which you can add more harmony. And you have to improve a lot with respect to wealth. And there will be people around you who can help you with this. Quarrel with siblings is possible. Criticism can be the main reason for conflicts in important relationships. For Leo, Venus will go combust in the first, second, third, and the fourth house. In your chart, Venus rules the third and the 10th house, Sun rules the first house. During this period, you may deal with an imbalance between your spiritual path and the need of physical pleasures, the materialistic pleasures. You might also be too focused in proving yourself right in relationships, that too at such level where others may find it too hurtful, whatever you are saying, and this will also hurt you in return, because you will find this urge to prove how much you are doing, how much you are giving yourself to others. Especially when Venus will transit from Virgo, that is your second house, you will try to protect yourself from others, as if others are using you for their benefits, which might be true. But in this protection, the way you want to be detached, the way you want to just now focus on yourself, maybe it's important to take care of what you are saying, how you're communicating, because whatever you will say during this time to others, it might be remembered forever, and this may impact your image in the future. So speech is something where you have to take care a lot. Also, a major focus on saving your resources is indicated. Coming back to your spiritual self should be the ultimate goal, as you may get carried away by the passions, not so healthy desires, or maybe taken over by some kind of guilt, tension, or anxiety. Healing, emotional healing, is also a part of this time period. Through your creative work, art, music, dance, or just creative activities, you will see a lot of healing happening, and you will release your tensions through this as well. For Virgo, Venus will go combust in your 12th, 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd house. In your chart, Sun is the 12th lord, Venus is the 2nd and the 9th house ruler. So definitely during this time, it's mind versus heart situation, because these houses are very important with respect to your values, your thinking, your communication. 12th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd house, and then Sun is the 12th house ruler for you. It controls that subconscious mind of yours. So you have to use both your intuition and your logical side to solve situations, especially the matters of heart or simply to solve a situation. When Venus will be in Virgo, it is your first house, things can be difficult. It will be too much, where you will be harsh on yourself, trying to create boundaries to protect yourself, and also others are getting hurt because of your words and actions. This calls out for deep emotional healing because Sun is the 12th lord, the subconscious mind. So instead of ignoring, addressing how you feel, expressing it to someone who cares for you is important. It will really heal you so much. Further, laughing out loud, talking to someone, or maybe writing something creative, or simply listening to music can help you so much. See, there is criticism happening in the next few months as Venus goes combust, and this criticism is definitely coming through family or someone who is superior from you, maybe a boss, maybe a guru. So try to learn the valuable lesson which you're getting here. Just focus on what wisdom, what value you are attaining, and just ignore all that rough part. Something which is changing you and polishing you is going to happen. And the moment you feel you're losing yourself because of someone else, step up and find yourself. And your spiritual path can help you in this. You're giving more time to your family bonds during this time, and also unexpected expenditures might happen because of health issues. For Libra, Venus will go combust in your 11th, 12th, 1st and 2nd house. In your chart, Venus is the lord of 1st and 8th house. Sun is the lord of the 11th house. With your 1st and 8th lord going combust, seriously, during this time, you need to work on your power, vision, and most importantly, your inner harmony more than those finances, those gains, which are very important for you right now. That inner sense of harmony is so important, because when you're not balanced from within, how can you create a life of your dreams? How can you create the external balance? Venus is connected to deep healing, and that is what is required for you, because you are out of balance here. You may feel how others behave and interact with you is deeply impacting your life. Like, others are controlling what you are doing, what you're feeling. Literally, others are keeping you out of balance, or they're keeping you away from your personal goals. Maybe, yes, it could be possible. You need not to please everyone for now. What you are learning in this period is to work consistently. Yes, you can take small breaks, it's okay, but you have to create a rhythm. Do everything in a flow, whether it's your work, your personal growth, your personal care, or relationships. Constantly take small steps to get things in balance. Nothing happens very quickly, like in one day you can achieve everything. So set certain goals, set the rhythm. I want to do this bit on this day, then the next day, and you will see success. Sun in your chart is ruling the 11th house. So your own desires, the people around you may have a strong control on your decisions. Maybe you have set your standards too high, and then you are giving pain to your own self. It is impacting your spiritual self as well. So disconnect from the people who are too much on you, okay, and they are somehow indirectly deciding your path. For now, take a break from those high expectations which you have from yourself, especially when Venus will transit from Virgo, your 12th house. It's time to wake up. Do not criticize yourself too much. Do not be harsh on yourself. That is the most important period. And you have to nurture yourself at this time. Do not worry about how others are looking at you. Very great time when you can just sit and work on your creative side. Financially, lending money to other people may create problems for you. Your finances may get stuck. So invest your money carefully and try not to lend money to others so easily, especially such people who are not trustable at all. For Scorpio, Venus will go combust in the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 1st house. In your chart, Venus is the lord of 7th and 12th house. Sun is the lord of 10th house. So, Venus transiting from these houses, 10th, 11th, 12th, 1st, there is this deep passion to achieve what your heart desires, especially with respect to work, material wealth, and not just that, connecting with the world, showing what's your true worth, showing that how amazing you are. This is the urge for the next few months, and you're working very hard for it. And it's a good thing. But in this process, you will definitely reach to where you want to because you're putting in a lot of effort, creativity, passion. But losing yourself, losing your true spiritual self is indicated here. And the main theme over here is to be compassionate. Compassion is everything during this transit. Be more compassionate to yourself because there will be a lot going on with respect to work. You're working along with community, maybe a lot of people. Friendships are important. Your partnership is important at this time. There is too much happening. A lot of activities are happening. So in this busy period, there are two major themes. Number one, losing self because you're working a lot for others, or you're losing your vitality and strength because there's so much of work. Secondly, there is judgmental attitude, which is coming in between important relationships. Your partner is judging you constantly. You are judging everything, whatever is being told to you or said to you. So you have to take care of these two things. In order to deal with these 2 points, compassion is the remedy. Having feelings for the other people, helping them, but helping them to a certain extent. You should feel, it's okay, you should feel about what others are going through, but you cannot be a part of their sorrow. So you have to practice detachment. You cannot involve too much in what others are going through. And further, you may feel judged by others all the time at work, maybe in your business partnership, in your relationship, and solve this issue with care. Don't let the pride create issues. Don't let that ego create issues over here, or someone else is showing you ego. Then you must say, let's take a break. Let's resolve this issue after some time. And do not fight over small issues, because Sun is the 10th lord here. It determines where you are going, how you are creating your life, your actions. So being connected to your spiritual self is important. It will guide you to the right place. For Sagittarius, Venus will go combust in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and the 12th house. In your chart, Venus is the lord of the 6th and 11th house, and Sun is the lord of the 9th house. During this time, it's important to pay attention to this world, whatsoever is happening around you, every situation and every person as well, because through these things, you're going to get a lot of guidance about your future path. You will be able to use your opportunities in a great way. Do not miss anything out of pride or judgmental attitude, like someone is behaving in a certain way, so you will just start moving in a different direction. Just be there, hang on, whether it's your workplace, whether it's a partnership, friendship, just be there and have a lot of courage. Show your courage and watch everything, how people are interacting with you, your connection with people. Observe how they treat you, and this will help you in refining and organizing your life. And of course, there are a lot of changes happening in important connections for you, especially when Venus will transit from the 11th house in Libra. It will be along with the transiting Ketu. Many truths will be revealed, and you will realize who is your true well-wisher and who is not. And listen to everyone patiently, but along with that, stay connected to your own voice, especially at the work front. You may be compelled to do certain things, like you want to go in one direction, but you have been compelled to do a project in a certain way, or you yourself are judging your own actions constantly, that am I doing enough or not, will my work will give any kind of result or not. So keep in mind that this pressure is simply to put you in a place where you will find great growth and abundance. Something which is out of balance in your life is now going back to the state of stability and balance. And most importantly, you will learn to find this inner strength, this inner balance in this most chaotic time. And you're definitely passionate about a certain hobby or a work, and you will find success in that. Injustice is there while dealing with important friendships. So do not lose your own value. For Capricorn, Venus will go combust in the 8th, 9th, 10th, and the 11th house. In your chart, Venus is the lord of 5th and 10th house. Sun is the 8th lord. During this time, just be focused on what you have in the present moment. Focus on what you can do for now. As Sun rules the 8th house and Venus rules the 10th, deep desire to transform or to be reborn will happen. There is a setback which might have happened recently. It could be work, it could also be some kind of detachment in a relationship. And this is giving this deep urge to be reborn. I want to start it all over again. I want to work on myself. So this is happening. This is happening in the next few months, and you are going to reborn with respect to your professional path, and you will achieve more appreciation from the world. And not just you want to make a difference through your work, but you also want to shine in the eyes of other people, which will definitely happen. But you are thinking too much about the future, and this will impair your ability to work on the present things. So, all the passion you've got should be directed towards doing something amazing. It might be a bit slow, like you're constructing something again. So, these things do take time. Rather than worrying about the high standards you have set for yourself, do things slowly. Every day, do a certain bit. Especially when Sun, Venus, and Ketu will be in your 10th house in Libra, there can be total detachment from other people, and you just want to work the way you want to. And this is the time when major shift in career path is happening. It can be a period of uncertainty, but whatever you are doing to deal with that uncertainty, how you are working on your skill at that time, you're planning, it will bring great results. Just don't give up. Continue to work. Do a certain bit every single day, because it cannot be big things do not come in one day. That is the issue here. So also good opportunities will come in your path in the next few months, and do not criticize yourself. That is the most important thing. For Aquarius, Venus will go combust in the 7th, 8th, 9th, and the 10th house. During this time, you have to observe, is your purpose and wherever you are going right now, is it being influenced by others, or is it truly your purpose for real? As Sun rules the seventh house, yes, the partnerships are being impacted, where you may feel that there is some kind of injustice happening to you. Your needs are not being met, or you feel that the partner is dominating, the partner is too demanding in nature, and it is creating some difficulties, a tiff with the people you meet on a daily basis, or important partnerships. It could be business partnership also. You may feel you're not getting your equal share or your equal rights. Therefore, a choice will be made. Either you will change your path, it could be professional changes, or how you interact or deal with others, or simply you are changing your strategy, how you connect with others. Venus is the fourth lord, so it represents your mind as well, and it rules the ninth house. So opportunities are also defined by Venus. Change of mindset, how you address issues, how you shift your negative mindset to the positive one is important. This is something where you have to focus a lot. You have to change the way you address certain things in life rather than moving away from these problems. And the romantic partner or the marriage partner, yes, you will see some fluctuations there in that person's nature, and ego issues may arise in relationship. You may feel that something is missing in the connection, especially when Venus will transit from Virgo. It will go combust in your eighth house. So it's time to learn about self-reliance, confidently deal with the obstacles. There is no need to criticize yourself for every blockade or obstacle you see. And also at this time, unexpected work opportunities may come in your way, and it will help in strengthening your finances. For Pisces, Venus will go combust in your 6th, 7th, 8th, and the ninth house. Venus is the 3rd and the 8th lord. Sun is the 6th lord in your chart. The urge to prove yourself, both with respect to work and relationships, will intensify. We have two difficult houses here, but they're also known to bring strength and much required transformations. Sun rules the 6th house, Venus rules the 8th house. During this time, you're pushing yourself too much to bring desired changes. You may feel drained and realize that how you have been constantly working for others to such extent that you don't have enough spark and strength to support yourself. Especially when Venus will transit from Virgo, you may try to settle certain pending works. You may actively focus on your business, and you may feel a bit drained in your partnerships. It could be marriage, it could be business partnership, it could be romantic connection. So you may end up feeling that things are not happening the way you want to, or you're not getting the deserved share, the deserved credit. But this is not going to be forever. This is the time when you have to give yourself a break from work as well. You have to relax and work on your emotional healing, most importantly, rather than constantly calculating every situation. Because being a Pisces ascendant or a Pisces moon and Venus ruling the 8th house, you always tend to calculate a lot in your relationships, and it's because you might be ultra sensitive, so there's always calculation going on. What's happening around me, how people are dealing with me. Resting and healing is very important. This will bring back your power, and yes, there is some darkness here, darkness regarding your own self-value. And now this darkness is getting over. Now you're moving towards light. And for some people, a difficult bond with someone, a relationship might come to an end. And this ending will prove to be good for you, so that you can come back to your true version, your strength, your power, and you can focus on the right things in life.